Hi, my name's Tammy. I work for Salt Lake County, and I actually am part of the library, and I am at the Whitmore branch. I'm also a certified yoga instructor, and I am glad you are here for class today. So a couple of things that are nice to have for class is a strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt or a towel or a dog leash, anything like that. I also like to have a couple of blocks when I practice as well. This helps. For example, if I'm trying to reach to the ground and I can't yet, then the blocks kind of bring the earth up closer. Some comfortable clothes that you can move in, and a yoga mat is all nice as well. All right, let's get started. Come on down to an easy seat. You can fold your legs in and rest your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall and straight. Shoulders down, back and away. If you'd like, you can close your eyes for a moment. See if you can come into your space here. Quiet your thoughts. Lengthen your inhales and your exhales. If you brought an intention to class, you can think on it now. If not, I have a mantra to share. I am in the field of all possibilities. There's a field of possibility and potential all around us. Attention to our desires energizes them, and intention transforms them to reality. When we relinquish our attachments of the known and step into the unknown, then we actually find ourselves in the field of all possibilities. It is our very nature to evolve. We allow ourselves to be reborn again and again with each new experience that comes. So during class today, you're welcome to come back to that main mantra. I am in the field of all possibilities. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let's come to tabletop position. So stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. On an inhale, cow pose, belly drops. Tailbone goes up, gaze goes up. Exhale for cat. Arch your spine, tuck your chin. And then just flow through this, your breath, your movement. Cat-cow is a great warm-up for every class, any class. Even in the morning, if you just get up and want to do a couple cat-cow stretches, it feels pretty good. Alright, let's come to a neutral spine. Extend right arm in front, left arm back behind, and then gaze goes down. Just try to find your balance. On an exhale, bring your elbow and knee to touch underneath your body. Inhale back out, find your balance. And then cat grabs its tail, reach back around, grab that back foot. If you can't reach it, that's okay, just reach in that direction. Extend back out. And return to tabletop. All right, let's do the other side. Left hand forward, palm to midline, right leg back. Flex your right toes back towards your body. Exhale, bring elbow and knee to touch. Extend back out. And then cat grabs its tail, looking over your left shoulder. Return to extended tabletop. And then find tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Keep your hips exactly where they are, nice and high. You're just going to walk your fingertips up to the top of the mat. You can put your forehead on the mat. And just feel your chest melting, kind of just kind of drifting down towards the mat. And you'll feel a stretch along your shoulders, even your armpits as well. Fullest expression has your chin coming to the mat. You can try that. If it's too intense, then just come right back to forehead to mat. That's totally fine. You want to be able to get your forearms from fingertips all the way to elbow on the mat as well. Just find your depth. There's not a wrong way. Inhale, back up to tabletop. All right, I'm gonna put my ponytail in. If you don't have a ponytail in yet, you can get that going. If you're ready, you can tuck your toes and push back to down dog. Once you're in your down dog, pull out your legs, bend one knee and then the other. Just kind of rock through that. Nice. All right, let's walk our fingertips back to our feet. So we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. You can have big toes touch each other or feet can be hip distance apart. If fingertips don't touch the mat, you can just let them hang heavy. You can come to ragdoll pose if you'd like, especially if fingertips don't touch the mat. So reach for opposite elbows and your arms frame your head. I think this is a little bit more comfortable if fingertips don't reach the mat. And then just sway from side to side, kind of like an elephant trunk. You can stay here in ragdoll pose or bring fingertips down to the mat. Tuck your chin a little bit. So you're striving to get your head closer to the floor. Hips are going higher. And chest is melting towards your thighs. If you want, you can reach back behind and hold on to the back of your legs and kind of gently pull a little bit. Nice. All right, let's walk our hands back up to the top of the mat. Find your down dog. Inhale, right leg rises for a three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Dragonfly twist, left hand plants, right arm goes up for a twist. Exhale, back down to low lunge. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to Tadasana, standing mountain, just rolling up, a couple shoulder rolls once you're here. And we'll do a sun salutation. Inhale, extended mountain. Arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, side body bend to the right. So you're going to drop your right arm, bend over to the right, gazes up and to the left. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through heart center and fold down. Nice. Step your right foot back, followed by your left to high plank. Exhale to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. On an inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Dragonfly twist. Plant your right hand. Left arm goes up. Exhale, back down. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana, standing mountain. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bending over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands through heart center as you fold down. High plank, left foot goes back, followed by the right. Exhale, low plank. Up dog and down dog. Nice, that was a sun salutation. Let's do it again. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Dragonfly twist. Low lunge. Step forward to forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Sigh it out. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through heart center and down. High plank, right foot, followed by left. Low plank, up dog, and down dog. One more time, left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Dragonfly twist. Low lunge. Step forward to forward fold. Inhaling up to Tadasana and side out. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bending to the right and up. And exhale to the left and up. Exhale, forward fold. High plank, left foot back, followed by the right. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, beautiful. Let's come to a Malasana squat. So I'm going to turn so you can see me. Your toes go out to a 45-degree angle. Then you just squat down. I bring my elbows to the inside of my knees, hands to heart center, and then I kind of press to kind of open up my hips. This is challenging sometimes to get down on your heels, so you're welcome to sit on a block. I see a lot of yogis up on their tiptoes, but the essence of the pose is back. So if you have some pillows or blocks, you can sit high, right? You don't have to go low. Let's see if we can get feet down on the mat and the weight in your booty is back. And then breathe. Nice. And do a little bit of stretching here. So we're going to bring our right hand down and see if you can kind of snuggle your shoulder blade close to the inside of your right knee, and then left arm goes up. And when you're just starting, this may be what you get. That's okay. So find your depth, and it probably will feel awkward as well. That's okay. Back to center. Let's go left, whatever depth you can. Left hand down, right arm up. Let's do it one more time. So plant the right hand, snuggle your right shoulder blade as close to your right knee as you can get it. And if it doesn't come anywhere near, again, that's okay, right? Hey, we're in the field of all possibilities. You never know unless you try. All right, we're going to add on a little bit. So we're going to plant this right hand. Our right knee is going to stay slightly bent. We're going to try to straighten this left leg. So coming up. Can you straighten your left leg? I've still got my shoulder close to my right knee. Right hand is down. And now I stretch up. And let's come back down. Switch. Left. See if you can straighten your right leg. If it doesn't, totally fine. So we're kind of twisting and stretching. Might feel a little bit awkward. Let's try it one more time. And back down. Nice. I like Malasana squat. It's comfortable for me. If it's not comfortable for you, I'm sorry, because I know it can be pretty awkward. So this is another good one. You could just kind of practice during the day, probably at home, not the grocery store. Just kind of plop down into this and see if over time you can get that flexibility in your ankles to be able to keep feet on the ground. All right, let's come back to down dog. And we're going to bring it back up again. Get some standing poses. So find your down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Place your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Torso comes up, arms come up. Right knee is bent. Left hip's coming forward. And palms are facing each other but not touching. And then let's just stay in our warrior one. We do this one a lot. I like it. It's a pretty nice foundational yoga pose. Exhale, warrior two. Gonna open up your stance a little bit. Right toes are pointing forward. And then left toes are pointing towards you. Arms at a T. Trying to stack shoulders over hips. We're not leaning forward towards this bent knee. We're trying to be up. Nice. And then gaze can be over your right fingertips or forward, whatever feels best with you. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle. You're going to straighten both legs. Flip your right hand. Drop your left hand, and then right hand goes overhead, like you're giving a high five to the back of your space. Nice. Exhale for triangle pose. Keep both legs straight. Extend towards the right, and then right hand down, left arm up. And this is a great place for a block. Underneath that right hand, right in front of your right foot. We're trying to stack everything. We don't want this left shoulder coming forward. We really want to try to open it up. Nice. Let's come forward to half moon. So bring your block forward a little bit. You're going to launch off that back foot. Right leg is straight. Right hand on your block, any level. Just try to open up. Whoop. If you fall out, that's okay. Just come back in again. Nice. This is half moon. On an exhale, let's place that left foot back down again and find warrior two. Nice. All right, standing archer. We want to bring our left foot in a little bit to a 45-degree angle. Just a little. We're going to straighten, or maybe it's straight. Play with that. See what feels good. Our bend is in our left leg. Our right leg is straight. Toes are pointed up. Right arm forward, left arm back. And booty sticking out a little bit. So it's kind of like we're shooting a bow and arrow. See if we can flow through that a little bit. So, warrior two. Gotta play with it a little bit. And then, shooting archer. Yep, I do change my back foot a little bit, do you? So now it's a little more parallel at my warrior two. I shift my heel in a little bit as I rotate my weight back. Good, all right, let's do it again. Warrior two, and then standing archer, booty out. Nice. All right, star pose. Good, little back bend. And back to star. Good. Skandasana to the top of your mat. Right knee bends, left leg straight, toes are pointed up. Beautiful. All right, gonna rotate everything to low lunge, facing forward. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up dog and down dog. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm going to flip around so I can still be facing you. All right, on an inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Drop your right foot back to a 45-degree angle. Torso and arms come up. Check and pull that right hip forward. Lunge in your front leg. Again, arms, palms are facing each other but not touching. Stay and breathe. Warrior two. Opening up. Nice. Stay for a breath here. Reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Flip that left hand. Drop your right arm. High five to the back of your space. Triangle pose. Both legs stay straight. Hinging towards your left leg. And then left arm drops, right arm up. And then again, block is great here if you'd like it. Underneath your left hand, in front of your left foot. And again, we're striving to stack. So I feel the stretch pretty deep right here on my right hip as I'm trying to line everything up. Good, let's come to our half moon. See if I can do it. I'm kind of close to the wall. All right, launch off that back foot, left hand down, right arm up. Ooh, it's always a kind of a wobbly balance pose. If you fall out, just come back in again. Nice. On an inhale, let's lift up and exhale back down into warrior two. Nice. Okay, we're going to do our standing archer. So I'll bring my heel in, bend my right leg, left leg is straight, left arm forward, right arm pulling back. Okay, warrior two, standing archer, warrior two. Losing my back foot. Warrior two. And standing archer, booties out a little bit. Nice. And then warrior two. Good. And star pose. Good, little back bend. Forward. Skandasana over to the left. Nice. Rotating to low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's do it one more time, both sides. I'm just going to switch back. Here we go. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Half moon. Exhaling back down, find warrior two. Standing archer. Star. Little back bend. Star. Exhale, Skandasana over to the right. Low lunge. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice, let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Half moon. Take a moment, find your balance. Woo. Wobbly on this side. Warrior two. Take a moment to adjust. Standing archer. Star. Back bend. Skandasana to the left. Top of your mat. Rotate to low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up dog and down dog. Breathe in through your nose. Side out your mouth. Nice. And come down to your knees. Good job. That was a nice standing series with some balance in there. Good job. All right. I want to do a new pose for us, and it is called frog pose. I'm going to have to scoot back and use my blanket so that you'll be able to see me. So, you want to turn on your mat and kind of come up to the top so that you can have your knees and ankles on the mat. So it's called frog. So we want to spread out our knees. It's kind of like we're doing straddle splits with our thighs. Then we want our knees in line with our hips, our ankles in line with our knees. So kind of look back and see that you have it all lined up. And then what you're going to end up kind of wanting to do is tipping forward to release the pressure, but don't do that. We want to keep our hips in line with our knees, and that's where it's going to feel pretty stretchy. So I like to come on down a little bit, and I actually rest my belly on a block. Forearms are down on the mat. And then sometimes I rest my head on a block, and sometimes I just let it hang heavy. So I feel this pretty strongly on the inside of my thighs, because that's where we're stretching, right? Kind of doing the splits there. I also feel it a little bit in my low back. So we're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath. You don't want pain. If there's pain, lift up. If it's very uncomfortable, then you're doing it right. And then again, resist that temptation to kind of pull your hips forward. In fact, if you're feeling okay, push your hips back away from you. Push that glute away from you. And you'll feel the stretch deepen. All right, let's stay with this for 5 more rounds of breath. We can do it. We're in the field of all possibilities, which means we can do it. All right, the best way I have found to come out of this is to gently bring my heels into midline, and it seems to release it a little bit so that I can kind of lift up. Hopefully that was pretty intense for you. Good job. So that's frog pose. Let's come back onto our mat. If you were off a little bit using a blanket or carpet, you don't want to do that on just hardwood. It's going to hurt, or tile. All right, legs out straight. Sitting up nice and tall. Might feel nice, a little relief there. Get those legs back in. Inhale up and exhale forward fold. Shimmy your hips back a little bit. See if you can lengthen your spine and fold a little bit. Shimmy as you need to kind of feel your alignment kind of click in. Let's stay here for 5 rounds of breath as well. On an inhale, coming up. And then we're going to do a seated archer. So it's similar to that pose we did standing archer. So it's a little bit tricky, and I'm not great at it yet, but that's okay. So what we want to be able to do ideally is reach this foot down here, but once I get into the pose, I can't. So put a strap around your left foot, or put peace fingers around your left foot, whichever you would like. And then peace fingers go around your right big toes. Bend your right knee so your knee's kind of heading away from your body. And then we want to get these toes up by your right ear and stay seated, tall. Okay, here we go. So lift up and try to pull. So you're trying to sit up tall, which I'm not doing because it's hard. And then right toe up towards your right ear. And then ideally you're going to be able to hold on to this at some point and sit up tall. So this is called archer. You can Google it if you want, seated archer. All right, nice. Let's go the other way. So I'm going to switch my strap over to my left foot straight. I'm going to bend, or right rather, sorry, bend my left. These fingers around my left toe. I'm going to try to shimmy so I'm sitting up tall. Okay, and then I want to bring my left toes up towards my left ear, and this knee's going to kind of shoot back, like I'm drawing a bow. Just find some places where I am not very flexible. Oh, and sitting up tall, see if you can do it. Nice. Good job. And come on out. Awesome. Archer pose. That's a good one for me to work on. Very nice. All right, bound angle pose. Bring the soles of your feet into touch. Shimmy a little bit, legs out. And just move them up and down a little bit. Good work. Okay, we're going to head down to our backs. So, plant your feet. Knees are up. Engage your belly. Arms out to your side, palms are up, and let's just slowly lower down. Once you get all the way down, walk your feet in closer to your glutes and come to bridge pose. You can grab a block, and we'll do supported bridge. So on an inhale, lift your hips up high, slide a block right underneath your sacrum. Lots of levels on your block, so you can do whichever height you want. Tuck your shoulder blades under. See if you can get your chest closer to your chin. We'll stay here for a moment. If you want to move this to sort of like a supported back bend, and then you can let your legs go out straight and let your toes fall open wide. Changes a little bit how it feels. This is a little bit harder for me. I feel like it's a more challenging pose on your back than bridge is. So if this is really uncomfortable, come out and just do bridge. If it's not too uncomfortable but a challenge, then try this. Let's come out. Plant your feet if they were extended out. Lift your belly up, remove your block or your pillow if you have one, lower your hips down. Bring your thighs up into your chest. Hold on to your shins below your knee, rock from side to side. Let's do a reclined pigeon. So legs up the wall. I'm going to cross your right ankle below your left knee, and I scoot it a little bit over so my ankle is not actually resting on my thigh. Right arm goes between the hole you just made. Left arm reaches around left leg. Interlace your fingers on the back of your left thigh, and then bend your left knee. Let your ankle drop down towards the floor. If you want to come a little bit deeper, you can interlace your fingers on the top of your left shin. All right, and then you're thinking about two things here. You're pulling your left thigh in closer to your body, but you're pressing your right knee away from you. Do not let your right knee come in towards your chest. Unless, of course, that's what it does. And then over time, you want to press it back. As I pull in tighter and press my right knee away, the stretch deepens down in my right glute. Alright, keep your legs the way they are. Release your hands. Arms out to a T, palms are up. Let your legs fall over to the left. The sole of your right foot can even come down and touch the floor, and then gaze to the right. If this leg variation is really uncomfortable for you, then you can release this bent knee and just stack your knees and hips like you do just with a regular supine twist. And start to rewind. So hug your legs back up into your chest to reset. Legs up the wall again. Cross your left leg with your ankle right below your right knee but off. Left arm goes between in the hole. Right arm around. Interlace on the back of your right thigh. Bend your right knee, drop that right foot. If you want a little more, you can move your hands and interlace them on the top of your shin. And then kind of check in with your body. You're going to pull the right leg in, push the left knee away. Might feel different on different sides of the body. My left hip is always tighter, so I can feel this stretch pretty deeply right now. I feel it deep in my left glute and then running up the back of my left thigh, almost up to my knee. Let's twist. Arms out to a T, palms are up, let everything fall, legs over to the right. Left sole of your foot might be able to come down to the floor, or maybe not. Just depends. If it's uncomfortable, you can let it go and just stop, and then gaze over to the left. Alright, let's rewind. Hug legs up into your chest. Happy baby. Knees go out wide. Hands go in between. Grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. And then you can rock from side to side. Alright, you are welcome to relax down into a Shavasana and stay for some quiet meditative time. Or you're welcome to just roll up to sitting. Come back to easy seat. I am in the field of all possibilities. You can bring hands to heart center. May the whole world be filled with love and light and peace and joy. Namaste.